Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is the second news on 6th February newspaper front page law. PDM slams government's important response to Kashmir annexation. Addressing public meeting in Azad Jammu Kashmir, Mariam claims PMLN receiving phone calls from Imran's elders. Fazal says the Prime Minister should be held accountable for stabbing Kashmiris. Bilawal vows to rid the nation of puppet selected regime. By our staff correspondent, Muzaffarabad apparently held to express support and solidarity with the struggling people of India occupied Kashmir. A big public meeting of the Pakistan Democratic Movement (PDM), however, saw more criticism of Prime Minister Imran Khan here on Friday for what its leaders alleged impotent response of his government to New Delhi's August 5, 2019 move on the disputed Himalayan region. The BDM public meeting was held in K.H. Khurshid Stadium in the heart of the state capital in the afternoon with a sizable number of participants, including women representing mostly the three major constituents of the alliance, Azad Jammu Kashmir's ruling Pakistan Muslim League, Nawaz PMLN, and opposition Pakistan People's Party PPP and the Jamiat Ulama Islam JUIF. In their speeches, JUIF Chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman PML, Vice President Mariam Nawaz, and PPP Chairperson Dilawal Bhutto Zardari were unanimous in their allegations that Mr. Khan was imposed on Pakistan under a conspiracy and that the loss of Kashmir was because of the failed foreign policy, silence, and the cowardliness of Imran Khan-led government in Islamabad. Ms. Nawaz began her speech with a message of love and greeting from her father and former Prime Minister Nawaz Sharif, said she said Imran Khan's fake government had miserably failed to protect national interests and would always be remembered as being responsible for the defeat of Kashmir. She posed a volley of questions to Prime Minister Khan, asking him what he had to say to the Kashmiris when he had closed their case, sold out their cause, and thrown Kashmir into the lap of Mr. Modi. She said that Mr. Khan had turned then United States President Donald Trump's mediation offer a World Cup-like victory, but become a lame duck after Indian Prime Minister Narendra Modi's August 5, 2019 move. Eulogizing her father, Ms. Nawaz said only he had proved that he could give a befitting reply to the enemies of Pakistan as and where it was required. She took exception to the registration of an FIR against Azad Jammu Kashmir Prime Minister Raja Farooq Haider at a time when he said India was terrorizing the Kashmiris and Mr. Khan was supposed to raise voice in favor of them across the globe. The PML and Vice President also talked about the Senate elections. Muzaffarabad PMLN Vice President addressing Kashmir Solidarity Day rally organized by the PDM online. With particular reference to the government's move for open balloting. In a clear reference to the establishment, she said the PMLN was receiving phone calls from the elders of Mr. Khan to support the legislation on Senate elections. Do you know what reply they have got from Nawaz Sharif? He has told them that even if we have to sacrifice our seats, we will not support this fake government, she added. And towards the end of her speech, some local Prime Minister BMLN leaders reminded her to speak about Kashmir. On this, she concluded, uh, whatever the circumstances, we will stay with the Kashmiris till our last breath. Pakistan will not sit at ease without getting clear freedom. BDM chief Maulana Fazlur Rahman alleged that PTI had formed the government in Pakistan through rigging and it wanted to replicate the same exercise in Azad Jammu Kashmir. Kashmiris are wise people, if the sitting lawmakers or former ticket holders from PMLN and PPP change loyalties and join PTI, they should reject such term codes, he said. He said Mr. Khan had stabbed the Kashmiris for which he ought to be held accountable. The PDM chief said that since Prime Minister Khan and his lobby had been mulling division of Kashmir, Mr. Modi took his advantage and scraped the disputed territory special status. Bilal Bhutto Zardari was also harsh towards Prime Minister Khan, whom he addressed as a puppet and selective throughout his speech. Such an incompetent and unprofessional prime minister not only plunges every Pakistani into danger, but also threatens the freedom of every Kashmiri, the PPP leader said of the of Mr. Khan. We have decided to stage a long march on March 26. By the time Khan and his government will no longer be in office. Together, we will rid this nation of this puppet selected regime, protect your rights, and get you freedom, he added. Azad Jammu Kashmir Prime Minister Raja Farooq Haider also spoke, vowing that the Kashmiris would resist every attempt to change Azad Jammu Kashmir's status. And in the end, the formal request, if you have not yet, to please subscribe to the channel and press the like and bell button to get the fresh from us. Thank you for watching. Have a nice time. Goodbye.